gonna give in now. I'm gonna lift this now. I'm gonna beam and I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in the ring when I'm knocking them out when I'm back with the wheel. Cause I am just up on the journey. Know that I'm just going insane.
Warriors, rise. Man, the messages were blowing up yesterday. Coach JV, what are you doing with your XRP? We're going to talk about that in today's video. There was a big announcement from some big player in the game who made a big move with their XRP, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health, mindset, and crypto business coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Now, one of the questions we keep getting is, how do you get a hold of your diamond hat? So this is our company right here, just so you guys know. I probably should talk about it more. But hey, this is the diamond hat. Okay, I got the diamond t-shirts here. Hold the line, don't trip, buy the dip. So go to my Instagram profile. You can get your Diamond Hats hat. This is the Culture Warriors. We are a cultured warrior academy. Don't trip, buy the dip. Diamond Heads, hold the line, warriors. We are fundamental. We are committed. And we know that we're going to pick some winners. And sometimes we're going to pick the losers. But we never stop. We build a foundation. We stay focused in love, heart, brain coherence. And we work together to kick ass in the quantum financial system. All right, let's dive right into it. So first of all, there was a big announcement yesterday, and I won't bring up the person, but I have a lot of respect for this person. It was actually one of the people that I was researching online before I got into cryptocurrency. And so this gentleman made a big move and sold all of his XRP position. And so this created a frenzy because there's many people worldwide that are in this person's, I think it's an academy or some type of coaching program, right? And so this person sold their XRP. Now, things that we need to think about. Number one, I ain't not selling a dime of my XRP. Now, I'm not just in XRP, okay? So I have a fundamental cryptocurrency portfolio with a lot of fundamental cryptos in regards to like banking. We have some gaming tokens in there. We have supply chain management, right? One of my favorite is Ethereum, XRP, XLM, VeChain. I love CRO, low barrier to entry for a cryptocurrency exchange. You can go join the Warrior Academy to get access to my portfolio and exit strategy. But we're here to talk about what am I doing, right? So not financial advice, but I'm holding the line. It doesn't mean you have to do that, Warriors. In this space, you have to learn to make your own decisions on what feels right for you. Now, why? Why am I holding long-term? The reason why I'm holding long-term, it's very important to understand that I believe in this as a long-term fundamental investment that is going to change the banking system as we know it. Distributed ledger technology is going to be a massive part of our banking system, moving money at the speed of light at a very, very low rate, allowing companies and banks to increase their profit margin. Okay, so that's really, really important. So is XRP going to do well? In my opinion, yes. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just doing what I think is right within the ecosystem, okay? But there's a lot of exciting things happening right now. We have the SEC versus Ripple case, okay? That's going on right now. We have XRP never hit its all-time high within the bull market. We're in a massive bear market right now, right? We have this case, which is the biggest case in history. You can get into pre-IPO right now if you're an accredited investor. Remember, you don't just have to have the financial wealth. You can also get licensed to become an accredited investor. You can get into it by going to link in my bio, okay? So there's so many things happening. So here's what I'm doing. I'm holding my portfolio strong. I'm holding 50% of my XRP long-term forever. If that changes, I will let you know. For now, it's forever. I'm going to exit 50% of most of my cryptos as it goes up parabolic. That could be in 2024. It could be 2025. But as it goes up, I've always had the same strategy. I've never changed it. I've never swayed with the wind. I've never let anybody FUD me in or FUD me out. As it goes up, I dollar cost average out with an exit strategy. And when I pull it out, I diversified. I started my leveraged life insurance policy. I bought a little bit of silver. I don't have a ton of silver. I started businesses and I diversified. And because when the crypto collapsed, I was good now this time. I learned from my last mistake of losing all my money. I now have multiple businesses producing money 24 hours a day, passive income. I have my leveraged life insurance policy that I can borrow against. So when collapses happen like this, I just hold the line, don't trip, diamond hands, buy the dip. Does that make sense? So I'm not selling anything. Now, whatever wise counsel that person is doing, they have maybe a different type of portfolio. Maybe they got some massive gains already and they see something in the short term that will give them a bigger pump. I don't know what their investment strategy is. I just know what mine is. Okay. So some big news. This came out on the 21st, which I think today is the 23rd as we go into it. But this is Eleanor Tourette. They've been doing a really, really good job of covering the Ripple XRP case. And that's why I'm so bullish on it. It's kind of like buy the rumors, sell the news, right? This is all rumors, 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 rumors. Then it's going to hit the news and it's going to see massive price appreciation, just like Dogecoin. Buy the rumors. When it hit Saturday Night Live, that was the news and it dumped on everybody. Everybody bought when it hit Saturday Night Live, and you should have been selling the Friday before, the Saturday before Elon Musk was on Saturday Night Live. That's buying the rumors, selling the news. So right now it's a rumor mill. None of us know exactly what's going to happen. But we have people like John Deaton, who we had on the channel here, who are giving us, Jeremy Hogan, who are giving us great details and insight as a lawyer, right? I'm just a crypto creator and helping people from what I know and based on my banking experience in 8 to 9 hours a day of research. So Eleanor Tourette said, what are we waiting for? The SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Two things. Judge Netboard's decision on whether the Hinman emails and docs fall under attorney-client privileges. That's number one. Number two, we're waiting for Judge Torres' decision on SEC's motion to seal its opposition to John Deaton requests to file. What we're finding out is John Deaton tells Eleanor that both decisions are imminent, is that correct? Imminent, and could be made by the end of the week. Let's look at that. I want to make sure I get that right. I have dyslexia, so are imminent tells me that both decisions are imminent and could be made by the end of the week. So that's great news. That's great news, Warriors. Okay. All right. This is really great news too, as well. This came out yesterday, June 22nd, 2022, driving crypto innovation through the top, engineering talent in Canada. So as all these other cryptocurrency companies lay people off, crypto.com, we got Coinbase, and it's understandable because it's not just about crypto. It's about inflation. It's about gas prices. It's about everything, supply chain, right? There's a lot of things happening right now that are forcing companies in general to lay people off. But as that happens, Ripple's making an announcement that they're expanding new offices in Toronto. They're on a hiring frenzy, not a hiring freeze. So that's why I believe in companies like Ripple. That's why I know XRP can survive without Ripple and Ripple can survive without XRP, but it's connected to that ecosystem. And I believe in it. That's why I believe in it. Okay. This is important. I love Crypto Area. I'd highly recommend you go check her out. It was cool to see her featured in this article here. She's featured in a lot of articles worldwide. But if you click here, go over and follow Crypto Area. She's amazing. Just an amazing human being, by the way. But let me go back so we can actually read that tweet on there. So she put out a tweet and she was reading the SBI. I think it was their investor presentation. Yeah. So on page 164, it stated XRP ODL will be examined for utilization in the SBI Motor Africa business model when Ripple U.S. trial has ended desired results. Basically, the whole crypto world, to include financial institutions, companies that are with Ripple, the XRP, all of them are waiting for this case to end. People don't realize how important this case is. This case is so, that's why I want to be part of history. This case is going to change and bring in a brand new asset class to our financial system. Do you realize that? It's going to teach us, or not teach us, they're going to tell us how to regulate a new asset class. As Mr. Wonderful said, he's going to be the 12th sector of the S&P. I think that's what he said. Right? I don't want to paraphrase that, but this is exciting times, Warriors. Every single person in crypto should be watching this SEC versus Ripple case. So this is pretty cool. This gentleman, it just says XRP_OX, and I retweeted this on mine. It says the XRPL has been up and running for 10 years without downtime and had never been hacked. The token XRP has transacted a time of average of 3.8 seconds, scales 150 TPS, burns 0.001 XRP per transaction. A lot of people don't realize that every time a transaction goes through, it actually burns XRP, and it uses 0.000011 kilowatts per transaction, less than Visa. And if you saw my video yesterday, I was talking about Visa, how Visa is saying companies, financial institutions need to get on board with cryptocurrency. He said no strategy is a strategy. And the way that he said it, I love how he articulated that. No strategy is actually a strategy. Because if you're not going to get involved in cryptocurrency because your clients are looking for that, you are going to get left behind. So I hope that they have CEOs Just like Citi right here, Citi CEO is like, we are partnering. We are going to custody. And I showed you yesterday, Commonwealth Bank in Australia allowed their customers to pilot custodying 10 cryptocurrencies. They shut it down for just a moment because of the volatility and waiting for, again, regulation. Everybody's waiting for regulation. Everybody is holding their breath because they all know that they need cryptocurrency to operate properly within their financial institution. They know that it's the next solve. They know that it's the next part of the ecosystem of how we do business. And they're all holding their breath, waiting for this case to end so that they can get the green light from the government and so they don't get slapped with fines or being out of alignment with SEC rules or getting smacked by the CFTC or whatever it is. They're all waiting for regulation. Okay. So Citi partners with Metaco to develop institutional digital asset custody capabilities. We are witnessing the increasing digitalization of traditional investments along with new native digital assets. We're innovating and developing new capabilities to support digital asset classes that are becoming increasingly relevant to our clients. The collaboration brings Metco's technology and digital solutions with Citi's expansion custody network to develop a platform to enable clients to store and settle digital assets seamlessly and securely. Citi intends to fully integrate Metco's bank-grade digital asset custody and orchestration platform harmonize into its existing infrastructure to develop and pilot digital asset custody capabilities. Citi custody. The OCC in 2020 allowed banks to custody cryptocurrency. They just have to go through their certification process. I showed you Commonwealth Bank actually piloted with actual physical customers custodying their cryptocurrency. Warriors, it's here. It is here to stay. And this is kind of interesting. This, to me, this is my perception of this, is going to push financial institutions to really, the government to move regulation forward pretty quickly. Because usually who comes to bail out the banks? The feds. The feds turn the printing machines on. But this gentleman right here, Sam Bankman, literally bailed out crypto companies. So he's like his own Federal Reserve right now. Do you really think they want a Sam Bankman that can bail out other companies? He's playing the Federal Reserve in the cryptocurrency space. This is my perception of it. Bitcoin billionaire Sam Bankman, Fred, bails out embattled crypto firms BlockFi and Voyager. FTX Bankman, Fried's crypto exchange, agreed to provide crypto lender BlockFi with $250 million revolving credit facility. That's really nice of him. So that's wonderful. We know BlockFi might have the ability to make it. Alameda Bankman Fried's quantitative trading firm committed $500 million in financing to Voyager Digital and crypto brokerage. Okay, Bankman Fried has emerged as something as a savior for the 900 billion crypto market as it faces deepening liquidity crunch. So what's happening right now is they knew, whoever they are, you can comment down below, they knew that they were going to push these crypto firms into a liquidity crisis, right? Our banks are in a liquidity crisis right now, but the Federal Reserve can turn on the printing machine. Okay, so there's this delicate balance in between moving to digitalization, moving into the cryptocurrency space, and balancing this both out so they don't completely collapse economy or they don't have a modern day bank run. That's what they're facing right now. If we all knew that we could be our own sovereign banks, if we had people like Bankman bailing out and playing Federal Reserve, this is a sign to them that they need to get their shit together. If they don't get their shit together, you're going to have people like Bankman, you have Elon, people like that bailing them out and starting to play central bank and becoming the new Federal Reserve. Remember, Warriors, the Federal Reserve is not a government organization. It was a group of very wealthy bankers that was created to balance out the markets, to get the markets back in line, right? The financials, and then also to create employment, right? Think about that for just a moment. So they control the employment sector. And they also are supposed to balance out the money flows, right? But they're not part of the government. They're separate from the government. The president is supposed to be meeting with them. They're not even supposed to be sitting down with Jerome Powell, right? So I don't know, Warriors. You can do your own research. You can try to understand it at a level that makes sense to you. But what I'm telling you, Warriors, there's facts, figures, numbers, logic on a daily basis. All we're waiting for is the green light for regulation. Once regulation comes in, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Commonwealth Bank, your local credit union, all of a sudden you're going to walk in and be like, hey guys, we would love to custody your cryptocurrency. The good thing about that, the only positive thing about that is they might insure it. Actually, if it's under a bank, they will have some insurance to it. That would be a positive. At least you're not stuck when you lose everything. You don't have anybody to call. So there's positives to decentralization and there's negatives to decentralization. There's dark, there's light in everything. If I give someone a gun, they could hunt with it. I give someone a gun, the wrong person, they could hurt somebody with it. I could give somebody a phone and they could read the Bible with it. I can give them a phone, they could watch nasty videos with it. It's not the tool, it's the user of the tool. So we get caught in tribalism. And I know someone keeps commenting that I'm an XRP max or a Ethereum and Bitcoin max. I'm not a maxi in XRP. I know XRP. I'm invested in XRP. I'm not an Ethereum maximalist. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. It doesn't matter, Warriors. What I am is an investor, a long-term investor that's working to build a financial future for my family, to travel the world, to enjoy my life, to be financially free, and to live an abundant, happy life for the rest of my life, not dealing with all the bullshit. I don't answer to anybody but God. I show up to work when I want. I lead how I want. I get to be around the people that I want. That's freedom, Warriors. I'm not bound by time. I'm traveling again this week. It's just part of an ecosystem I created, and you can do the exact same thing. You got to take control of your dome, Warriors. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. We'd love to have you in the 3T Warrior Academy. You can look it up. Just look up 3T Warrior Academy on Google or click the description down below. You'll see hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews. Customer service is our #1 priority. We'd love to help you get your shit together. Warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.